Elon flopping and flailing around too. There's something endearing about Elon, probably because I'm biased. I don't know. It looks somewhat silly, but that's the endearing nature of him. That's why he is so likable by so many people. So Elon comes down and he gives a speech. And I want to play that speech for you. And this is it.
As you can see, I'm not just MAGA, I'm dark MAGA. Well, first of all, I want to say what an honor it is to be here. And, you know, the true test of someone's character is how they behave under fire. And we had one president who couldn't climb a flight of stairs, and another who was fist pumping after getting shot. Fight, fight, fight. Blood coming down the face. Now, America is the home of the brave. And there's no truer test than courage under fire. So who do you want representing America? Yeah, absolutely. And I think this election, I think it's the most important election of our lifetime. This is no ordinary election. The other side wants to take away your freedom of speech. They want to take away your right to bear arms. They want to take away your right to vote effectively. You've got 14 states now that don't require voter ID. California, where I used to live, is just passed a law banning voter ID for voting. I still can't believe that's real.
So Elon's right about this. And this is where it comes down to, I think most people in America would say, you got to show ID to vote, right? You got to prove you're an American citizen. Many states, we don't have any of these things in place. And proving you're an American citizen to vote in a federal election is nowhere in place. It's not even a federal law that you have to prove that, which makes no sense, which is why we need to get that through. But again, as you watch Elon here, do you see how uncomfortable he is in front of a large crowd? And he is uncomfortable, but he's uncomfortable in an endearing way. This guy's a likable guy. You almost feel like he's a regular guy, and then you listen to him talk and you see how smart he is and all of his actions and what he has built. And you think surrounding himself with President Trump, thinking about the efficiency that we could bring to government if you put Elon in charge of something like that. No more $2,000 hammers at NASA, right? Get back to the business of reality. This is what Elon brings to the table, and I think young people especially who look to Elon as a special figure in their lives of the potential and greatness of America in a very non-assuming, non-threatening manner. That's the other thing about Elon. He does not come off as threatening. He's not an angry guy. I tell you, anger is the ugliest emotion. I constantly work myself on trying to tone my anger down, even though I get so angry. Trying to tone it down because anger is an ugly emotion. Elon doesn't have it. He's a sweetheart of a guy who knows where America needs to go, and I think he is changing hearts and minds along with President Trump.
So how are you supposed to have a good, proper election if there's no ID? It's just meaningless. And free speech is the bedrock of democracy. And if people don't know what's going on, if they don't know the truth, how can you make an informed vote? You must have free speech in order to have democracy. That's why it's the First Amendment. And the Second Amendment is there to ensure that we have the First Amendment. President Trump must win to preserve the Constitution. He must win to preserve democracy in America.
Now, do you see what he's saying? President Trump must win to preserve democracy in America. Now, wait a second. The left tells us President Trump's the one that's going to destroy democracy. The reason this is powerful coming from Elon Musk is Elon Musk was not a guy that was so focused on politics before this. But he saw the last 3.5 years, like so many of you out there, saw the last 3.5 years and realized we can't afford another 4 years of this, much less another 3.5. Now, I know most of you watching were well aware of what was going to happen if, God forbid, Joe Biden was elected to presidency, and all of it has come true. In many respects, the predictions were understated as to how much he could destroy this country. I know most of you know that, and I know most of you know the stakes here. But what I'm saying is that Elon Musk was not one of us before this election. He is now, and he's recruiting others to become like us. This is about the army that is growing.
Yes. This is a must-win situation. Must win. So I have one ask for everyone in the audience, everyone who watches this video, everyone in the live stream. There's one request. It's very important. Register to vote. Okay? And get everyone you know and everyone you don't know, drag them to register to vote. There's only 2 days left to register to vote in Georgia and Arizona. 48 hours. Like, text people now. Now.
He cracks me up because he's just not a public speaker. He's not. But he is right about the last day to vote. I'm in Texas. Today is the last day to vote, register to vote in Texas. Many states across the country. Today is it. It's the deadline. So you should have been registered a long time ago. But Elon's right. Go recruit your friends, family, get everybody, make it happen because it is up to us now. President Trump can only do so much now. Yes, he can hold rallies. Yes, he can motivate the troops. Maybe he changes a few hearts and minds between now and Election Day. But honestly, folks, this is up to us. This is our battle to win now, not President Trump's.
Oh, and then make sure they actually do vote. If they don't, this will be the last election. That's my prediction. Nothing's more important. Nothing's more important. So get everyone you know. Everyone. So speaking to people out there, everyone in the crowd, I think, is already convinced. But for people out there that are watching the video, watching the live stream, you need to get everyone you know, at work, your friends, family, text groups, your social media, everything. Get them to register to vote right now. Only 2 days left for Georgia and Arizona. Only a couple weeks left in Pennsylvania. And if they're not registered to vote, it doesn't matter at that point. Register to vote. I'm being repetitive for a reason, okay? So nothing is more important. And a lot of people think maybe their vote doesn't count. Well, it does, okay? It does. It matters. And this election could be decided by 1,000 votes, 500 votes. A tiny margin. So get everyone you know to register to vote. I believe that's swapthevote.com. I believe that's the site. And double check that your registration is good. Don't take it for granted.
All right, so you get what he's saying. This is the likability factor of Elon Musk. He's not an electrifying speaker by no means, but again, he's endearing and he's sincere. See, so many people involved in these elections, whether it's even people on President Trump's team, whether it's people on Harris's team, so many people in politics are in it for themselves. Now, it is true that all politics are selfish politics. In the end, who you decide to vote for will, in most cases, be who's going to be best for your current situation. Now, I would argue that President Trump is best for every single current situation in America, unless you're a left-wing political consultant. Trump's not going to hire you. Kamala might. That's it. From poor people to rich people, Trump is the guy. Okay? So this is what we